Well, here's a follow-up video on the caliper rebuild, and this was a G2 paint setup which got totally taken off by brake fluid. So brake fluid is a great paint remover. This all happened because this rebuilt caliper, and the bore looks pretty good, but a picture is worth 1,000 words. That little lip that you see coming up, that was an improper seal at the factory, and it was allowing just a little bit of brake fluid to come out and coat this caliper, and it took all the paint off. And when I compressed this seal after my most recent pad replacement, brake fluid started really dripping out. So this caliper either had to be replaced or rebuilt. Fortunately, we'll be able to rebuild this one because the bore looks good and the piston looks good. If there was any pitting whatsoever, I'd junk it and get a new caliper. And here you can actually see the indentation of that square-lipped seal riding against the inside of that piston improperly. Not enough for brake failure or anything like that, but just enough to let a little bit of brake fluid pass. And then when I compressed this piston using a C-clamp, that seal just gave way. Really a nightmare rear pad swap, an easy thing, which developed into far much more, because on the other side we had the dreaded frozen slider pins. These slider pins on the rear really need to be pulled every time you swap pads and re-greased. That's all, folks.